Hey, come on in. Yeah, welcome to the Strength Box. Yeah, come on in. Let's have a seat over here. Let's chat, Adam. Meditation and mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation practitioner. No, mindfulness meditation guru, facilitator.
You could even be
He's
kind
into
of casual.
mindfulness meditation.
Yeah, or he's my mindfulness guy, or whatever.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
relax. Okay.
Are we ready?
We're ready!
Hey guys, Greg Carver here. I'm here today with Dr. Adam Bletsoe. He's a chiropractor, good friend of mine, and he's also into mindfulness and meditation. And I wanted to kind of pick his brain because that area has always been a bit of a mystery to me.
Right.
And I'm hoping you can shed some light, Adam. So sometimes when I think of meditation, I actually get more stressed.
Right, so, right.
It just,
Not uncommon.
yeah, it just seems like it's just one more thing. I feel like I should be doing it.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's one more thing to add to the list. So it's not taking me where I need to be. And I'm hoping you can help, and maybe you can help some of the people out here too.
Let's do this.
All right.
When we first spoke about this, you sort of related to me the idea that you run, you work out, you eat well, you have a bunch of great lifestyle techniques.
Right.
Why do you even need meditation? Why does meditation need to be on that list? Is it not being covered somewhere else?
Yeah, sometimes I think of meditation, isn't it just, and I don't mean to simplify it, but I think, isn't it just kind of thinking with your eyes closed? You know, can I just have a nap? Can I just lie down for 20 minutes?
Right.
Like, does that count? Does that work?
So here's a distinction you got to make. And so for some people it's true. Some
Yes.
people at the beginning, when you're not yet attuned or you don't know how to meditate well,
Yes.
it can be thinking with your eyes closed. It's often used that way.
Right.
And here's the distinction between a nap
Yes.
or meditation.
Okay.
Is a nap is usually relaxation. Your body is turning off.
Yes.
You're going into a recovery mode. Meditation, your brain and body are turning on.
Okay.
So you're waking up.
Okay.
So some would refer to the ideas that you fall asleep,
Yes.
whereas meditation helps you fall awake.
Interesting.
Right, so it's the distinction with meditation is that we're looking at awareness.
Okay.
You're training the skill of awareness.
Okay.
And so like in mindfulness meditation, you're going to focus on your breath. So here's the idea. The human mind is always buzzing.
Yes.
It's always working, even when you're sleeping.
I think mine is right now.
Yes. So there's a million thoughts going
Yes.
on.
Yes.
And your job as a meditation is to simply be able to observe them. So think of it like this. Think of it like there's a highway
Yes.
of cars. And your thoughts and your emotions are the vehicles.
Okay.
As the meditator, you are taking the role of the observer. So the
Okay.
observer would be standing on the edge of the highway, looking at the thoughts and looking at the feelings as they're passing by. Not just stepping
Okay.
onto the highway and getting hit by them.
Okay.
Which is what it's like when you're running in your daily narrative
Right.
all day, just talking to yourself and getting caught up in the emotions and caught up in the thoughts and not really checking in with yourself.
So Adam, how did you get involved in all this? How does a chiropractor suddenly get into mindfulness meditation?
Right, absolutely. So chiropractic is traditionally a body-based therapy.
Yes.
And I was working with clients and finding myself for years wondering why I wasn't getting the results I was wanting.
Okay.
When the techniques I would use would be sound or the diagnosis was appropriate.
Right.
And not helping people heal.
Right.
So as I opened up my own view, I started to find, there's a lot of factors that affect healing.
Up here, right?
And some of them are up there. And so as I got into it, so here's another distinction. I got into biofeedback.
Oh, okay.
So breath work, muscle relaxation training, those types of things, which
Right.
are body-based therapies.
Yes.
But they sound a bit mind-body.
Right.
So, for example, people who might be good relaxers, someone
Yes.
who can have a good nap, someone who can exercise well,
Right.
may not have the neural pathways in the brain to maintain focus,
Okay.
to maintain calm,
Yes.
to notice triggers.
Okay.
So therefore they might live in their triggers all day, their body responding to everything that happens, every
Yes.
emotion in their mind.
Okay.
Some of the other effects of meditation, as an example, is that they build up a resiliency to their emotional responses, not to their
Okay.
emotions.
Okay.
They can sense and feel their emotions,
Yes.
but they're not subject to them all the time.
Okay.
They're not being pushed and driven by their emotions all the time. They use them as part of the information
Right.
in the moment,
Okay.
so they can make better decisions.
I see.
These
Okay.
parts of the brain literally become thicker,
Yes.
and in becoming thicker, work better.
Okay.
And when they work better, other areas don't work as well.
Right.
And you find yourself being able to be awake and aware and alert in your daily life often or more,
Okay.
and making choices, conscious choices more often. And those choices tend to lead you in better directions.
And how long have you been doing this for yourself?
4 years now.
Okay.
So I found myself here because my body-based therapies weren't getting me where I wanted
Yes.
to go.
Yes. And how would somebody with no experience in meditation, what's the easiest way to get started without getting intimidated? Like, is there an easy, simple way?
Yeah. I think the idea would be, and let's think about this a few different ways. Some of the challenging things with meditation, like you said, are is they close their eyes and they think they're doing poorly.
Right.
Because their mind is everywhere.
Or maybe they overcomplicate it and think that it's something more than it actually is.
Yes.
I always tell people, even with exercise, you have to start with small goals.
Exactly.
Because meditation, I can see, it's a habit.
Yes.
Right? So developing
skill.
the habit and a skill. So developing that habit and a skill takes a strategy in
Yes.
order to make it happen.
Yes.
So I always think with start small goals. So
Yes.
maybe a person starts with 60 seconds. I don't know what your
5 minutes
recommendation
is easy.
is. Okay.
So some meditation programs might start you at 40 minutes.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
at 20 minutes.
Yes.
And so being kind to someone, you might say start at 5.
Right.
And
right.
allow that 5 minutes to become easy such that you might even choose to do 10 on your
Right.
own.
Right.
And so when you do 5, the idea is this, is you don't have to be good at it.
Right.
There is no
Right.
skill.
Yes.
And often what we do is we find ourselves judging
Yes.
our abilities.
Okay.
And so when we judge our abilities, we get stressed.
Right. Right.
And then we give
Yes.
up.
How long is your meditation session?
20
now?
minutes a day.
20 minutes.
Yeah, 20
Okay.
minutes a day.
And do you do it seated? Do you do-
Seated.
Okay.
Yeah, so often what we'll want to do is we'll want to find a comfortable position
Yes.
that keeps in mind any of your physical limitations.
Okay.
If you
Right.
have back pain or shoulder pain, or
Right.
if there's an endurance
So if you're
problem.
sitting cross-legged but your back is going to ache after 60 seconds, it's not.
It's no
probably-
good.
Yeah.
And so even a less traditional meditation practice, so more of a modern meditation practice, will allow chairs.
Okay. Right.
And so we might even sit in this chair and you want
Yes.
to take a position of distinction. In
Okay.
other words, a position that's sort of, you train it all the time in the room. You want to prepare yourself for that
Yes.
process and
Right.
say, I'm about to do something important.
Okay.
And so you sit up tall and you sit up comfortably and then you'll set your timer.
Okay.
If that's what you're into.
And do you use a word or a phrase? Like
I just use my breath.
You use the breath.
I use the breath.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's different methodologies.
Yes.
So.
The breath is
Okay.
easiest and that's what I teach it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you'll just literally take your mind's eye
Yes.
and you'll decide to focus. Most people close their eyes.
Yes. Okay.
You'll focus on your breath.
Yes.
At one of 4 locations to keep it simple, but anywhere.
Okay.
At your nose.
Yes.
As the air passes the nostril.
Okay.
Your lips.
Yes.
The movement of the chest.
Yes.
Or the movement of the diaphragm or the belly.
Okay.
And
Okay.
usually I'll say to someone who's starting to meditate is choose the easiest one.
And can I find that time for this?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
do this.
So it's not just one more thing that I have to add to my day.
So imagine this.
So, yes.
If you
Yes.
have
See, this is the good part.
if we're being loose and let's try to picture ourselves in this moment here.
Yeah.
Is that we wake up out of bed but we're not awake. So
Okay.
we haven't fallen awake with meditation.
Right.
So our actions and our choices aren't always driven by our intention for the day.
Okay.
We may be making actions and choices based on stress,
Right.
based on emotions and whatnot, which
Yes.
those we know burn way more energy.
I see.
They take you in the wrong direction.
Okay.
We make emotional choices around nutrition, about
Right.
not going to the gym because you're feeling this way or that.
Yes.
About not having certain engagements, relationships or otherwise. So investing that 5 minutes in the
Right.
beginner's case
Okay.
clarifies your abilities to see, to be aware, to make
Okay.
different choices for yourself.
Okay.
Clarifies what's going on for you in that moment. You might
Yes.
notice body sensations, you might notice emotions, you might notice thoughts that are important to you,
Okay.
and you end up making a better choice. So your day will be more streamlined.
Yeah, I can
That 5
imagine
minutes
set you
will
up
buy
for
you.
the day better.
It buys you
Right?
time.
Rather than grabbing your phone and going to social media or something
Right.
that a lot of people do.
And which is going to send you into a tailspin of
Exactly.
distraction and
Exactly.
lack of productivity.
Okay. That's interesting. That's valuable. Thank you very much. Adam, if someone wants to find out more about you and what you do, what would be the best place to do that? Is it social media? Is it
Go to my website.
Yes, which
So
is
DrAdamBletsoe.com, which
Yes.
is ADAMBLETSOE.
I will put the link down below.
Or Facebook, Dr. Adam Bletsoe.
Fantastic.
On Facebook.
Fantastic. And you can always connect with me at gregharbour.com.
Thanks.
Doctor, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and we'll do some meditation.
We're going to do some meditation now.
All right, thanks.
When your attention drifts, as it often will, notice that it's drifted. And then when you're ready, steering your attention back to your breath, allowing wherever your mind was to just simply drift off to the side. And bringing your attention back to your breath once more.
That was 5 minutes?
That was 5 minutes.
That can't have been 5 minutes.
How long was it? Shorter or longer?
It was shorter.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was much shorter. Yeah.
One of the signs of being in the moment is loss of body or sensation or space
Right.
and time.
Okay.
So the truest way of knowing that you meditated, if
Right.
we're going to judge it, which we don't, right?
Right.
As soon as we do it done,
Yeah.
is time went away.
It felt like about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
The other thing that's interesting is when you said wherever the breath is easiest,
Yeah.
my knowledgeable mind told me where I thought it should be, but that's not where it was easiest. So
Where was it easiest?
I was feeling I should have been belly breathing.
Yes.
And that's where I wanted it to go.
Yes.
It was actually easiest for me to think of the nose, but where I ended up going was the chest.
Uh-huh.
So it was maybe a little mental compromise, but it was easy for me to hold it here.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of was thinking this clavicular breathing is not as calming as if I can eventually bring it down here.
With you, there's another distinction of meditation.
Right.
Body, belly, diaphragm breathing, body-based relaxation therapy, all good.
Yes.
Distinctly different.
Okay.
So if you're meditating and you're in the moment, and if you're going to be true,
Yes.
you're going to say, oh, I'm stressed.
Okay.
I'm not diaphragmatically breathing.
Okay.
I'm clavicular breathing.
And that's okay. Right.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. Cool. I did it.
Cool, you did it.
I might be able to do that again.
Yeah. You don't need to